Yes. I love you too. But I'm gonna have to give you an ass whooping with my dick. I'm not ready.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Foles. This is Shepard on the catch. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On second down, it's Drake. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
This complete to Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Accidentally paused.
Here's Foles. And it'll be intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh, wow.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, an 80-yard touchdown.
What happened to my game
and the
plan?
Jets
Why
have
didn't I?
taken a first-quarter lead.
Partner, one of the cardinal rules of defense is that if you're in position to make a tackle, you need to make it.
Well, and if you can't make the tackle before that, you just got to knock that ball down, right?
Yeah, something has to happen because we saw the end result there. Missed tackle, he goes all the way and takes it for a touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Cost them.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Now Foles. Nowhere
Oh,
to
it was
escape. He
open.
goes down. Avery Williamson in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow.
Be alert, be alert.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 18. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for a Nunwa there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now it's Rudolph. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30.
Bro, you gotta be.
He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, 78 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Jakeem Grant now to return. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12
and he's going to be grabbed. And
You gotta be.
down.
What the fuck? What are you
Kwiatkowski
blitzing?
in there to sack him, and that is 10
Right.
for him now on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Right there, 54, Mike. Zebra.
Looking to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left. And got his man complete. The gain of 39 that time.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked number 1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings. For some reason, it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers. He's on pace for 200 plus right now. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Oh, it was hit at the line
What?
of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. He's at the 50. The
You gotta be
40,
kidding me.
past the 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick
Wow.
six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over.
Oh, what the fuck?
Fielded about a yard deep. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, it's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and
What the
down
fuck?
he goes. Taylor is sacked. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now one in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move, but the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the defense put pretty good
No.
pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. He
Wow.
rifles one that's intercepted.
Alright.
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Because I was getting
And they will be
blitzed.
set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. Rudolph now to throw. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff. And they've got it here with a first down.
Slow. Single receiver. Z. Don't worry about that. slow.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right, eluding the pressure right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Slow. Ready. Flag 32. Flag 32.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
On 3rd down, Taylor. It's complete to Grant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. 2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. Taylor hit.
No way.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Now Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Rudolph. He's going to loft one deep left side.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh,
a nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And out. Come the Dolphins now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory. but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Complete over the middle to Hardy. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very solid gain of 27. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Why did it
Takes a shot
bro?
on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Brian Orakpo in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Foles. This is brought in by Hardy. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Back to throw here. Oh, he dropped it.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can't even hold on to the ball.
The way this one's gone.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Flat.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Jets
Oh my God!
pressure
Why?
Jones
Why
as
does not
he
get him
goes.
out?
Brian Orakpo in there for the 20th time this year as he continues what could be a record-setting season.
Tiger.
On 3rd down, Drake.
Oh, you couldn't juke that, Drake.
Here at the 26-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Here's Foles. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. But it's brought in by Washington.
Oh, you gotta be fucked.
There
Damn,
he
man.
goes. And all the
What was
way
this? This was
down,
PA, wasn't it?
touchdown,
Of course it
New
was,
York.
man.
James Washington, 59 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see.
Under a heavy rush and down
My
he goes.
God, bro.
Jordan Jenkins
Oh.
in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. On the give, this is Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards on the ground. So he rips off a great run and shows you why this year he's top 10 in rushing in the league.
And looks like he's trying to move up fast on the leaderboard, doesn't he? Top 10, looks like he's ready to get into the top 5.
11 more on that one and another first down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Drake. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now Foles. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Looking for his
Oh,
receiver
my
short,
God.
but it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. Looking deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down. And even 50 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100, and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at...
Third and long, it's Rudolph. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And for the third time
Wow,
here,
you can't even rely on Shepard for my life.
By Buster Screen. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Dude, just let the timer run out. Come on.
Out of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Washington with a catch, middle of the field.
Dude.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds.
You don't even need a
left in the
high-scoring
first half.
game.
So
Like,
3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
Of course.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Not even that personal, bro.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense.
What are you doing? Like,
I think they were very calm and congratulatory. But also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Here's Rudolph off play action. And this one is incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip the land down. And thus far, they've been successful.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Rudolph. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 57 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I did. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And this Jet offense starting to run away with this one. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Avery Williamson in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Now a hit and loses the football. It's out, and the Jets have recovered. So the defense there,
My God, man.
Nice
You gotta
to give
be.
them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what
I
the
was
offensive
trying to
guy
get that
didn't do.
out,
Didn't
man.
secure the
It's
ball,
not.
didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free.
And how do you know why it was
He'll
open?
get it up the middle.
And how do you know
That's
why
gonna
it's like
go as
that?
a
Are you
loss
watching
of
the
2,
stream
and
or
it'll be
something?
second down.
How about explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Back to throw. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Easy, easy.
They're going to look to throw.
Why? I just can't get it out in time.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Now back to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Julio Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins gain a bit of respectability. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. New York set to take the field. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats?
Who?
You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear
that is
by the time we have to leave the booth.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Space to maneuver at the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. And ideally, the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 94 yards. And it's for pride now, but the Dolphins get a bit closer. So from back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also show that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Now it's Rudolph. And he finds Tyler Croft. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Minka Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun! 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 Gun!
On 3rd down, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Under a heavy rush and down
Oh,
he goes.
God.
Avery Williamson
Fucking hate.
getting him once again.
I can't throw the ball in
sack
time because
of the
everybody's covered.
afternoon.
The blitz is just rushing. Like,
The Dolphins on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9.
I couldn't get him out in
This is
time.
3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered covered. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. He'll look to throw. Complete over the middle to Hardy. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
They'll run it again with Crowell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit the tackle to Navarro Bowman.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Here's Rudolph. And that is incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term
It's
ball
not that
hawk really
deep,
comes
Andrew.
into
Just
play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I
oh
like
my.
that one a lot
Oh wait,
because
never mind.
teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Madden leg,
Now,
please.
before they run this fourth down
Bro,
play,
it's
we're gonna
not
get a
that
timeout.
serious.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
So that doesn't mean you go for
And
it.
with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there
Yes.
and go for it here on fourth. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy,
Please
is
tell
he
me.
close.
Oh.
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. Some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the
shit.
same coaches as a general
Thought they'll
rule.
go
If
over the
someone
head.
does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
180. Go.
Strip that ball. You go tight. You got tight. You got
Go.
Foles. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. Gets through, and now an opening. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
That's why I love Kenyon Drake,
I'm not
baby.
sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Foles. The left side completion to Jones. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get
Just let Nick
5
Foles get
on
a
the scramble
touchdown.
on 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead,
Hey, Julio,
he flipped
please.
it on its ear.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Kenyon Drake with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle
my
in the
dumb
trenches
ass.
there, didn't it?
I said I
And
should
they
have
will
went
not
for
get a
2.
chance
Look
to
how
return
much
this
I'm
one
down
as it's
by.
through the end
They're just
zone
common
for a
centuries.
touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed
Go to deep
gives
ball,
them a good
please.
set of downs.
All right, now look at
Run
56.
blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Crowell. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Now a play fake here on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
I love Von Miller.
Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Play action. It's Rudolph. He hits Jermaine Kearse.
It's not that serious, Andrew. Just run the ball. Just run the clock out.
Give him 30 yards there.
No. Throw it deep.
They
Throw
have
it
the
deep.
nice cushion.
I like deep.
They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up.
Oh, he has.
Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Yeah, he
They'll
has.
fake it. Now Rudolph. And he's going to take it in for
Bullshit.
a Jets touchdown.
Oh my God.
James Washington, his second
Come on,
touchdown of the
Andrew.
afternoon. And this Jets offense continues to pour it on. Santos with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. The return man is Grant. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Foles. He couldn't quite
Hold the ball.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And his pass is intercepted.
Go fuck yourself. Oh my God.
I
hate your defense.
Screen, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Just run the ball, please. I don't want. Why,
The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further.
So you're saying that man
And
can't take
able
him
to
down?
break one
Okay.
tackle, but then quickly brought down. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag.
Come on, Von Miller. Like,
He may get a few more tacked on for good measure. 17 yards on the pickup. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
I'm never playing Madden
Great
again.
effort there with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jets capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I'm about to just score a safety just to piss you off.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He's got a man complete. And
That's
able
out.
to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 36 yards.
Please don't blitz me.
Back to throw now on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind
All
of
right, listen. When you're losing by a lot,
no pick,
this is what you do.
Incomplete that time.
You do this, and then you.
Back to throw now on second and 10. They'll be taking
Come on,
down.
man.
The Jets get in there for
You
the
don't gotta
sack.
be an ass.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good
Fuck your
beating out
defense.
there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Yo, pass interference? Where's the pass interference?
Down
Where's the pass interference at?
Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys, there defensively. Fair to
Reese.
say the secondary play,
Andrew's not. He's not
glowing
easy.
exhibition
Like,
so far, but
I hate to say this
there
words come out of
to
my
prevent a
mouth.
long
Like, he's not
completion.
I
easy.
agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. No reason not to try it there, and they
Yes.
do indeed convert on
Yes, he did.
fourth. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted. And they did.
Over the middle, it's complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Come on, before the minute warning. Come on, go.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Ball is Nick Foles.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA
At this point, I'm just
Sports
thinking about getting
after
Cam
this.
Newton, bro.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your
Yes.
head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
I mean,
Out of the gun now on third down.
do you have the draft picks for it?
He dropped it. Couldn't hang
I'm getting
on
rid
to
of
the
this.
end
I'm getting rid of
zone.
this receiver.
So no 6 points, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground
Yeah, this
to
receiver
cover,
is terrible.
you better be
Like,
quick with your delivery.
he used to be
Not
so
much
good. Now
space
he's
to get a
ass. Like,
ball
what the
in there.
fuck?
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out
No,
there.
I'm starting
It
Jakeem
certainly
Grant
is.
over
They
him.
end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such
Couldn't just let me get
remaining.
one touchdown
And the
just to help
Jets
me,
are gonna
like,
get the football
have, like,
back.
oh, nice, I
So
did
they
pretty
tried
good,
to
you
go
know?
for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard
Oh, I can get
line.
safety.
The defensive end, Cameron Wake, brings him down.
I'll try.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Room past the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. as they'll talk things over prior to this
Andrew's
upcoming
mission right
second
now.
down play. Well, I've never seen this
No.
one. It's second down, and the punt team is out there. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. They are just obviously
I fucking hate your
shellacked
defense
here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
I'm good,
Be
man.
honest.
Hold up,
don't
give me.
forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
I feel bad for Nick Foles.
And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team
And I'm
again.
definitely starting
Again
Jakeem
from the
Grant
20
over
after
Shepard. I'm
the
trading Shepard for like a
incompletion.
draft
Here's
pick or
second and
something.
10.
There's no way I'm playing with this
They'll
receiver.
look to throw here. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
You know what? You know what? You really want to do that? You really want to do that? All right, bet.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Tight to the right. Move.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So this offense, which was humming all game, ends on a negative play. We didn't see many of those as he takes the knee, but what an explosion and a good win.
Can we call it a negative positive play?
There you go.
Right? An oxymoron to end the ball game.
And they can watch the clock go down and celebrate the victory. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college.
Are you trying to get more points on the board? Oh, no.
Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
All I'm just going to know is I am going to abuse the fuck out of the deep ball with Grant.
That number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.